I want to be honest. I don't have a real relationship with my sister because when I realized when I got older, she didn't really fuck me too.
There was exploring your body, touching other body parts, allowing other kids to touch my body parts. Then what would happen is the parents would often find out and or catch us in it, and then we would get our asses whooped. Instead of being explained why this game is not proper for children to play, we were often
Welcome to today's video. It's another episode of TikTok videos, and today we'll be talking a little bit about playing house. It might seem an uncomfortable topic to speak about, but it's about time that we start thinking of how to normalize speaking about the things that affect us rather than trying to cover up things and assume that all is well. So this a relationship that had been broken just simply from playing house, and right now these are siblings who are now living in rivalry, like they're good enemies simply because of playing house. You know, you might wonder what's wrong with playing house and what do they do when they play house. So this is something that you'll be looking at, and also we'll have to hear from those who are specialists, and we have some wisdom that they can share on this.
Here's an uncomfortable conversation Black people need to have. Have we start explaining to our kids what playing house is, and
so that we can at least have the light. But one advice, parents: keep watch over your children. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey guys, we have to play house where we left off yesterday. I'm gonna be the mom. What, Jessica? No, you can't be the mom. Because I'm the mom. We already discussed this yesterday. I'm the mom. You're not. You can be like the dog or something. Or the cat. You can pick. Bird. You're gonna be my best friend. We're gonna hang out. You can be the aunt. You wanna be the sister? Okay. What, Lucy? No, you can't play. You weren't here yesterday.
This might sound like a kind of joke, but you don't know the depth of this. Yes, you can be an aunt, you can be a dog, so you can be a human being in the family.
But no, because she acting like motherfuckers ain't really tried. We don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making shit up. Like, yeah, we forgive you and all this other shit. We don't talk about what happened.
Playing house, some shit like that. Like, I didn't see that part till just now.
And how the fuck? I knew Tristan wasn't the only one. I knew it. We was just the only ones that spoke up, and I'm glad Chrisean's speaking up now.
Yes, and as much as Black people feel like they should be educated on this, they should educate their children on this, but not only them are victim of this. Look at this. There are even people who have lost their virginity, children who have lost their virginity during playhouse. So do you?
Can you just?
I mean, I used to play house with my cousins, but they would always make me the dog, so I had to sit out the room and just bark. But now I'm kind of grateful, because what the hell was y'all doing in there? Incestuous activities.
Most of the time we know they're safe when they're in the house, but this is things happening. Playhouse, in the house, in their rooms. Do you check on them or do you let them be?
When you were a kid and you played house, who were you? Because I think this says a lot about a person. Were you a parent? Were you the dog? Were you an older sibling, a younger sibling, an uncle? Who were you? Because I think it says a lot. I think we can all guess who I was.
What age you lost your V card says about you. If you lost it around the age 11 to 15, where are your parents? Most likely you probably are the Trish of the school. And yes, this goes to boys too.
I was the oldest, so I got the luxury of being pops. So the other cousin that was the oldest, she was named Mama. So you know we didn't go the whole 9. We went to like first base with it and like tried to steal second, but like.
here's an uncomfortable conversation Black people need to have. Have we start explaining to our kids what playing house is and why they shouldn't be participating, so they don't end up in a closet on a pile of clothes, confused, getting humped by their older cousin at 6? Did we have the conversation with our kids about hide and go get it and why they cannot play and they cannot participate? Because the people who are hurting your kids are the people who know your kids. The people who are hurting your kids are the people who are in close proximity to your kids. This is the first post that I saw when I opened up my social media this morning. It should have came with a trigger warning, baby, because I was triggered. Because at 6, all you know about being a wife is the shit they show you in these princess movies. So when somebody asks you, do you want to play a wife? You know, yeah, sure, I want to play the wife. Ain't been a wife since.
This is the scary story about the playhouse. There was an elementary school out at recess one day. They were playing a whole bunch of games. Towards the end of recess, 10 kids decided to play hide and go seek. The girl who was it covered her eyes, counted to 100, then began to look for everyone. The girl had a very hard time finding anybody. She checked every single place on the playground, except for the playhouse. When the girl opened the door, she screamed at what she saw. Inside the playhouse were the dead, lifeless bodies of everybody playing hide and go seek. The police were then called, and there was a huge investigation, but they found no answers. Nobody knows how the kids died, or who or what killed them. To this day, it remains an open case mystery.
This is a really great question, but before I answer that question, first I want to let you know I am a licensed professional clinical counselor, but know that anything that I say in this video is not meant to be a replacement for therapy, and also I'm going to be talking about some very traumatic things, and I want this to be a trigger warning before I get started. So if you do not want to be triggered, keep scrolling. All right, for those of y'all that are still here, that is a really great question. I actually got asked this question a lot, and I just want to let you know I can't speak for every black person, and obviously I can't speak for other ethnicities and cultures, but what I do know is in my community that I grew up in, that is black, house is a game that is often played by younger children that is used to be able to explore your bodies. And what ends up happening is you oftentimes have one child that knows how to play the game, and that child introduces the game to other children when they go to their houses, and knowing that this game can also be played with friends. When that is done, what ends up happening, then you bring these children together, and when there is not proper supervision, this is how the game is played. For me, there was dry humping involved, there was exploring your body, touching other body parts, allowing other kids to touch my body parts. Then what would happen is the parents would often find out and or catch us in it, and then we would get our asses whooped. Instead of being explained why this game is not proper for children to play, we were often punished and we didn't know why. So oftentimes then the game became a secretive thing to be able to play, making sure that our parents didn't catch us, making sure that we didn't talk about it. But then this is how generational trauma is handed down, because kids continue to play the game, and because kids continue to play the game, they continue to introduce it. Again, it's introduced in families, so it could be cousins playing the game, two cousins playing the game, a mommy and a daddy, and they're dry humping or they're touching each other's private parts. So I recognized for me growing up that this was not normal and this was not okay. Therefore it is traumatic, and that is where that video comes from.
I must say that I appreciate your precious time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching to this extent. And if you've not subscribed, kindly click that subscribe button. Also, share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again. See you soon. Thank you so much. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.